Michigan, and we are back at Michigan, this time in the Gen 4. Running here at Michigan again. iRacing schedule makers love to put the same tracks all at the same week, or around the same week. But coming off an Xfinity race here, we've got the Gen 4 for 60 laps instead of 65, interestingly enough. And we'll see if it's a fun one. I made quite a bit of changes to the setup. The default fixed setup was super tight. So I've adjusted it to be on the right rear as much as I can, while it still feels like a race car. It doesn't seem like the adjustments are really working correctly on it, or I just don't know what I'm doing. I probably just don't know what I'm doing, but it seems like if I adjust it too far into one direction, like to get it loose, then it just starts like pivoting on a point. Like the right rear and the left front will feel like they're 2 inches off the ground further than the other two tires, so it's like rocking back and forth through the corners and down the straightaway, which I think was some of the problem we had at Atlanta when we raced there. But if I back it off those, it doesn't really seem to loosen it up at all or anything like that, so I don't know. But we're looking to get a good run here, see if we can have a fun race. I wasn't very quick in practice, but I also wasn't really in a pack with some draft at all. We got some really high winds here today, and a little bit of cloud cover. It's a little bit different than what we've had all season. Just switching it up. Wanted to do a little bit different, especially since we just raced here last Friday. And we back up our poor practice speed with just an 11th place qualifying run, but that's not too bad for me. Not a huge field here today. I think it's just 25 or so, 26 maybe. Only 23 put in a lap so far. We should have practiced a green flag pit stop. How much time do we got? Probably not enough to get around. We'll try it. Justin has a really big points lead right now, like 70 points above me. So it's going to take a few bad races in a row for us to really have a shot, I think, especially with the 2 drop weeks. And there only being 25 or so cars in here is going to make it so that even if he does wreck out, he's still going to get decent points. But I don't think Justin will end up wrecking out or anything like that. He's saying this is one of his worst tracks, but I imagine he'll put it together at some point. In these 60 laps, it'll probably be up towards the front. I'd like to be up towards the front if I can, but we'll see. I think my strategy is just going to be what we saw in the Xfinity race: run the bottom 3 and 4 and go long. Yeah, that was a little bit too hot. I can get on the brakes really hard with these because iRacing has given them way too strong of brakes. But I think we're just going to go long. We raced here in Nick hosted a race here in week 13, which was like 67 laps, and the people that were up front went long. I think the fuel can go about 40 laps depending on track conditions, and all the leaders pit around lap 39-40. And I think that's just what we're going to want to do. But that was a few months ago now, and a lot of people have learned the car and learned what to do and all that, so could be a little bit different. We're starting P12. Justin qualified 4th, so I think he's already got it figured out. Got 26 cars in here. Shane gets the pole, though. Maybe this will be the race where he finally can get that win. He's been so close and has just gotten some bad luck towards the end of these races, but he's been up front pretty much all of them and then led a bunch of laps as well. But Damon as well, Colton, and then Tyler for the top 5. Billy not far up there, or not far behind him, I should say, in 7th. Jerry with a good run there. Alexander as well. And Nick starting in the back. And hopefully we'll have a fun one here. We got Connor starting right in front of us, right to our inside, I should say. 60 laps, though. No chance of making it on fuel. The setup can be a little bit tricky.
Before the race is over, you have 2 additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run. The estimated SOF is 3,061.
I made the setup to be a little bit tricky.
I
didn't want to make it super easy. And if you catch a wind wrong, especially on the entry to 1, it can snap sideways on you, so that's something to watch out for. But the cloud cover has kind of lowered the track temp, which has really given it a lot of grip, it feels like. But I think tire management might be pretty important here. We saw tire management come into play during the Week 13 race. It seemed to be a big deal. But the majority of the season, we really haven't worried about it. Got Caden starting right in front of us here, and Ryan just behind us in that 60 car. And just behind Connor is Warren in his orange car. So we know everyone in here, of course. Should be a fun group. Got to expect that it's going to go all green, but we'll see how it all plays out. And like I said, if it does go all green, I think we'll go long. And I think I'm just going to try and run that bottom lane in 3 and 4. And see if I can save tires that way. We will just see.
Get ready.
See how it all plays out here. Love me some Michigan, though. I know it's not a very popular track, it seems like, but I always really enjoy it, especially going 200 and something here.
Green flag, green flag.
We are off. I was a little bit careful there about some wheel spin. Probably nothing to worry about on new tires. Get down to this first seam in 1 and 2 and manage that throttle. Setup does feel a lot tighter than it did in practice. When I was testing the setup, I think track temp changes have done that. But it's still very much on the right rear. And super draft, not really a problem here, surprisingly, unlike Pocono and Indy. Got a couple people up there that looked like they were getting that big snap. Oh, no turn on entry that time. Overdrove it a bit.
Clear high, outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Couldn't quite clear Connor there, but that's all right.
Stay low. Still there, hold your line.
Let's get it to this yellow line, see if we can
Hold your line.
do something with that, as we were put 3 wide there by Warren.
Hold your line. You're all clear, clear all
Now we
around.
get cleared by both of them. See if Warren can make this pass, and see if I can stop overdriving 1. Looking like the outside is the preferred line right now.
Stay high. Still there. Still there.
Watch for that snap out of the corner. And we're pretty much single file now. Everybody running a lot higher than they were from what I was looking at in practice. Make sure I don't leave them muted the whole race like I've done a couple times already.
Outside. Still there? Hold your line. Still there? Hold your line.
Bottom just has nothing right now. That's crazy.
You're clear high, clear high.
Kind of the opposite of what we were seeing in the Xfinity race. The Xfinity race was pretty one-laned, it seemed like. But you wanted to be on the bottom. At least that's where all the fastest people were running. We'll just run up on this seam here. Try as best we can not to slide the tires. Getting a bit squirrely up ahead of Connor, it looks like.
Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high.
Oh my gosh. Whatever I did on corner entry there was the wrong thing to do. We don't want to be doing that much more. Just got down and crossed that seam, I guess, and that just shot sideways on me, middle of the corner. Thought I was nearly losing it.
You got one inside. Still there. The lead is at 39.4.
Sneak to the outside there, get that pass made.
You got one outside.
Nearly get run into, middle of the corner.
All clear, all clear.
Okay. Clear it.
Got one outside.
I think his right front is not going to be happy.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high.
He's entering very hard right now. A little loose. Chasing up the track, didn't want to put more wheel into it. Get it even looser. Holy cow, I cannot keep it stable through 1 and 2 right now.
Got one outside. Still there.
Alright. Right front is not happy.
You're clear high, clear high.
Or right rear, I should say. I am sliding all over the place. Maybe some contact up for the lead. Somebody's going sideways up there.
Outside.
Billy, big snap. I'm getting the big snap every corner now.
Oh, sorry about that. Call down right in there and that high.
You got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
It is getting even more tough to hang on to.
All clear, all clear. You got one outside.
This might be an interesting race.
Stay low, there's a car on the
Everyone
high side.
starts getting so sideways.
Stay low.
Like middle of 1 and 2, it is just wanting to spin out.
Stay low.
This is feeling crazy.
You're clear high, clear
I can
high.
see a lot of people up there dealing with it.
Stay low. You're on the bottom 3 wide. You got one outside. 2 wide there.
Be
You're on the
real
bottom 3
gentle
wide.
on the throttle
Hold your line.
and have no run out of the corner. We got a big gap behind Warren. Looks like we're going to fall in behind him.
There. Hold your line. All clear, all
Oh.
clear.
He backed off a little bit. Some smoke. Middle of 1 and 2. Somebody getting sideways. I just got to back it way down, middle of the corner there. It is wanting to wreck.
Outside. Still there. Hold your line.
Can't get the run on the bottom because I have to turn it a little bit further left. And that's when it just starts sliding the rear end out.
Still there. Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
Back around Caden. He backs off real early for us. It's trying to hang on to it in front of Warren. Front just really packed up right now. Maybe Super Draft is a thing here. We're not feeling it in week 13. See if I can get caught back up here.
40.527.
I believe that's Shane and the red car down low getting really loose. Just behind Tyler here. He's looking real loose.
Got one inside.
Warren flying up the inside.
Still there. Still there.
Somebody up in the wall. I think that was Billy. We are just hanging on here right now. Everybody up here struggling.
All clear, all clear. Inside. Stay high.
Oh,
Still there.
Jerry's spinning. Oh, and Tyler gets clipped
Line up single file.
by Warren, and that takes both of them to the inside. Hopefully they didn't hit the wall there.
57 car.
Tyler had to check up big time and get
8
Sorry
car.
about that, guys.
to avoid. And then Warren, I think, just couldn't get checked up in time. Well, can't quite make it to the end from here. Colton's still up front. Justin's in third. I think we have to pit.
I'll take an EOL for that. I can feel God get some people spun behind me, so I'll take the EOL.
I was thinking we maybe could stay out and get bonus points.
It's fun.
Okay, looks like they're alright. Warren nearly won the week 13 race, so I know he's going to be fast here. Should I pit and take tires? I feel like I have to.
Yeah, I couldn't check up fast enough to stay out of that.
Or do I take bonus points, go to the back, and think we might get another yellow? I don't know.
Hey, Damon, if you're talking about when I was on your outside, I think I come down on you. That my car got loose on the outside.
I think I can't count on another yellow happening, unfortunately. Not unfortunately in terms of the race, but unfortunately in terms of getting bonus points. We gotta think it's gonna go green from here. It may not, but the cautions have been just so rare.
5,
We just gotta come in and take 4 tires.
2, 1. Right here.
91.86. Let's go ahead and put those in there.
Alright, that's it. Go. Be mindful, you only have one set of tires remaining. Line up single file.
85.81 for Warren. So we had better well, he did spin, so that's probably contributing to that.
1986.
Fuel wise,
I don't know how I got a black flag. I didn't see it, but
I don't know. We can't quite make it from here, but it's going to be interesting if it goes green.
It's the 24 car.
We could potentially save enough. It's going to be tough. Let's save some right now. As much as we can here under yellow. Looks like we're up into the top 10 though. We passed 3 people there really. I think Warren was ahead of us before the caution came out.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Nobody a lap down. Surprisingly. Well, we got people a lap down, but I don't think they're in the session anymore. Nick is already up to 12th. Billy back to 11th. He's a few spots behind us. He was up ahead of us. I wonder if he tapped the wall and got some damage or something. Want to see what the fuel mileage looks like once we get a longer run. This is not a very long race. Probably could have been 80 laps. But 60 is what the official was running. We ran more than that in the week 13 race, and it didn't feel that bad. But this is a big track as well, so... Is there a way we can drive it to prevent the crazy snap that we were getting middle of 1 and 2? I don't know. It seemed like a lot of people up ahead of us were getting that. That's probably just wind related. Up front now is Damon.
Get ready.
Got ahead of Colton in the pits cycle, apparently. There's always this huge speed up right before green. And then a big checkup because everyone just got done speeding up. We are in 8th at the moment. Okay. Just gonna hang out here for a minute. Oh, Connor maybe got loose there, just turning down. Eric had to check up just a bit.
The race did a 41.164.
Car's feeling good now, but if I go to the inside on Eric here, I don't feel like we're going to make that pass. Just back off a little early. Shane going to the bottom. Connor with that same turn down at middle of 3 and 4. I don't know if that's just his line or not.
Got one outside. Stay low.
See if we can make the bottom work on Eric. Not quite. He is getting draft help. Maybe that's all it is, and maybe the draft is ridiculous here now.
Still there. All clear, all clear.
He must have backed off a little bit there in 3 and 4. So I think he probably could have held us off there if he wanted to. We get the pass done. Let's do the fastest lap of our race so far. Connor slides up the track a bit. He's going to have the draft down the straight. Just back off. Shane trying to get that bottom to work, but it's not feeling as good as it did in the Xfinity race. Woo! Trying to keep the nose there because I knew we probably weren't going to be able to pass him unless we got to his outside.
Clear low, clear low.
I'm pushing a little bit harder this run. See if I can put a little more into that right front, try and balance out the wear a bit. Alexander up here running good. Could be people in the back saving fuel as well. Should take a look at that. It's looking like the draft is a problem. Nobody can really get away from each other, unfortunately. Really did not see that in the week 13 race. I don't think they've updated it. but it's probably just people learning the car and able to push it a lot closer to 100%.
Got one inside. Stay high. All clear, all clear.
Bottom lane is just no good. Not at all. Shane, though, might have just passed for the lead using it as I get crazy loose.
Good job, man. You're fit. Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Headed right up to that wall. Up to P5. Justin right ahead of us here. Oh, we're getting to that point where it's going to start snapping. That's not good. Need to be careful.
The lead is on 39.823.
Shane's still up front, not able to get away though. No draft in front of him. I think we are feeling the same draft that we had at Pocono. Seems like that anyway. But we're getting longer runs than we had at Pocono, at least. What we need to do right now, we're not even halfway yet. I'm just trying to roll it, keep it fairly stable, and maybe there'll be somebody in front of us get a big loose moment that we could take advantage of, potentially. Trying to minimize those for myself, though. Shane getting passed again, going on the outside of Damon, I think.
Not bad if I didn't give you enough room there,
Yep,
man.
Damon clears him. Colton going low. Nick is flying. He came out of nowhere. He's making that bottom work somehow.
Outside. Stay low.
Maybe I can come down here and make it work.
All clear, all clear. Outside.
Get a little draft help.
Stay low.
Or the entire outside lane will just drive around me.
Stay low.
That could work too.
Stay low. Still there.
Car just does not like to be down there.
You're clear high, clear high.
Well, tried to go low and lost 2 spots. Not working out how I wanted exactly. Colton up there got a big wiggle.
Still there.
Got some draft help in front of us here now. Maybe that won't kill us so bad down the straightaways.
Stay low. Still there. Hold your line.
Problem is that outside can actually get on the throttle middle of the corner and we cannot down low.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay low. You're clear high, outside.
I'm trying to save it and not get into him. I got us stacked up.
There. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
And even with the preferred lane, you just can't beat that outside
Stay low. There's a car on the high
at all.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Damon's starting to pull away a bit. He's able to break the draft, seems like.
Your lead is sit on 39.98. You're clear high, clear high.
Connor, big loose. Out of 2. Just gonna stay in line here for the moment.
Outside. Still there? Hold your line.
We're quicker center of the corner, but once he gets the draft down the straightaway, we've got nothing.
All right, man. Halfway this time out.
Just not a halfway. We did stay even with him, though, this time.
Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Watch that seam.
Still there? Hold your line. Still there.
And we're 30 mile an hour slower down the straightaway because they have 4 cars in front of them and we've got nobody.
Stay low. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Oh, we clear him. I got to slide up and take that as soon as possible. Puts us back to 6th. Really loose through 1 and 2. Fuel-wise, we can't quite make it. I think I'm going to start saving in the draft here, see how far we can...
All right, man.
Oh,
Caution is out. Caution
never
is
mind.
out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Never
Yeah, I'm
mind.
starting to feel better. I was thinking I was going to make it to the end there on fuel.
You know what?
This is a bit of a pickle. Do you
Let's-
take tires?
Let's stay out and get bonus points.
I don't know, but I was about 2 laps short on fuel.
Let's see if we can stretch the fuel. But we might get another yellow as well, so. This probably isn't going to work out for us, but who knows. We get some bonus points, have some fun. Unless somebody in front of us stays out. If that happens, then we will pit. But you can't get away from anybody.
I was at the back, so I was just saving all I had, hoping it'll go green. Never would run out of
Pit road
fuel,
is now
but
open.
yeah, that didn't work.
We will probably not get a good finish because of this decision, but we've had 2 cautions about the same distance apart. Maybe there'll be another one before the race is over, and we'll have a set of tires left. And we will get out here
It's the pace car.
and do the opposite of everybody, but get 5 bonus points for leading a lap. Use the official pace truck. As our draft here. I think even with old tires,
My bad, guys. I suck.
we're not going to be that much different on speed from what we've seen here. The handling is going to be really bad. And who knows, if we go 15 laps, get another yellow, come down, pit with 10 to go, and have fresh tires and nobody else will. Or if we stay green, maybe we can hang on to this thing. I got my lap led. Best thing we can do now is get in line behind people and then just save it like that, save fuel and lift down the straightaway and everything, assuming we're not terrible on speed. We could end up getting dead last now, though. But I kind of have a feeling we might get another yellow around the same distance into this next run, because it seems to be where the car kind of hits a spot with the tires where it's just really difficult to handle middle of the corner.
Well, it's got to go green now.
And unfortunately, I think even with
All right, man, we're going green next
new
time.
tires,
All
if
right,
we
man.
get put in the
Line up
back
on the
because no one
outside
else can
road
pit
out.
for tires, then we're probably not going to be able to make up any spots unless we could get to their outside. Because we could be 100 mile an hour faster middle of the corner if we're on the bottom, but if we got nobody in front of us exiting and down the straightaway, then it's not going to make much of a difference. We're about a lap short on fuel, a little over a lap. I think we can probably save that, lifting down the straights and everything. We're definitely going to get past. We know that. But this got us some bonus points, and maybe if we can still manage a top 10 finish, it'll give us a little bit of extra. But I don't know. Might as well try something. We're getting some yellows to open up a little bit of strategy.
Get ready.
Don't feel any wheel spin there. I'm going to go very early here.
All right, man. Race cars in. Green, green, green. Good job, man.
Huge run on the field.
Just keep hitting your mark.
Sorry, he wasn't ready for the check up there.
Now we just wait for everyone to catch up, because if we run by ourselves out here, we definitely will not be able to make it. I cannot believe how sleepy I caught everybody on that start. We almost gained a second on them.
Started going and then we weren't going. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, we need some help. Unless we get another yellow. If we get another yellow, we could save enough, most likely. We're looking like we can pull away. Or at least maintain. That is surprising. If we could just do this on old tires, we might as well not pit again. Keep our track position. Oh, they're starting to catch up now. This is a gamble. We're going to see if it'll pay off.
Just across the flat. 38.7.
It's letting us lead some laps. We currently cannot make it on fuel and have no hope to be able to without any help with a car in front of us to pull us down the straightaways. Trying to manage middle of the corner. I don't want a big slide. Take myself out of it. They gained a ton of time that time. Damon coming on his new tires. That's going to give us some draft. If we can stay close to him, he's probably just going to pull away from us once he gets around us. We probably need to fall to like 3rd or 4th. Oh, and there's a wreck behind us down to pit road. Probably no yellow for that.
Stay low. We have 20 laps to go at the line. Stay low. There's a car
Let's just get in behind him. See if we can use the draft to stay to his bumper. And lift down the straightaway a little bit. Nope, he's got so much grip middle of the corner, he's going to be out of range by the time we get there, and we're going to hit the wall. Car is evil once it gets some tire heat in it. He's just driving away. We got to get back in the pack. I'm gonna have to start saving a little bit though.
Closing on you. The gap is 1 second.
Second car is the leader.
The leader just did a
39.594.
Little bit of lifting down the straightaway. It's not gonna hurt our speed too bad. It's not gonna save us much either though. I'm really surprised
The gap is 1
the
second.
field hasn't been able to get around us or even catch up to us really. They're coming now really fast though. Then we'll be able to get in line and maybe make it. Got Jake down the bottom here. Colton's gonna get around us, assuming we don't wreck in front of him in the entire field, maybe. Holy cow.
Outside. Stay low. You're on the bottom 3 wide. You got one outside.
Yeah, it doesn't like taking the air off the spoiler, I'll tell you that.
Car on the high side. Still there. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Alright. Let's try to stay in line. Colton didn't do anything wrong there. I just slid down into him and then I had no air.
Inside. Stay high. Still there.
I've got no grip. Middle of 3 and 4. Like I said, we're gonna go to the back.
Stay high.
Now we're just hoping for another yellow. I don't know if we're gonna get one.
Still there. Hold the line. Clear low.
This will
clear
probably
low.
be the time it stays green. Still 2 laps short. We got to try shifting it just to be safe. I can't afford to run out. Give us no chance. This was a bad call. We will see what it turns into.
Got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
We're probably going to be able to stay with the top 5 or right around there if it stayed green. And if we hadn't stayed out, if we stayed on the correct pit strategy. We're still 2 laps short. Almost to 1 lap. It's a little clutch, middle of the corner. Or entry to the corner. Little lift.
Did a 39.781.
Are we going to see a yellow where we can come down and take 4 tires, get us back in this race? I don't know. Just thought I'd try it. I didn't think we had a chance to win any other way, and we get some bonus points there. We're still in 10th, not doing terrible. Probably got a few more spots we're going to lose
Inside.
with Eric and Connor here.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.1 seconds.
Still there. Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. Stay high.
I'm just in the way at the moment because I'm
Still there.
half throttle down the straightaway.
You're up top 3 wide.
Oh my gosh.
2 wide there.
That's
Clear
not what
low,
we
clear
needed.
low. Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution
We
is
did not
out.
to be,
Line up
didn't need to be
Past
the caution, but looks like we're gonna be okay.
Past the 16. Past the 50. Past
So
the
you're the guys that took all their tires.
past the 8 car. Past the 50. Past
Well,
the
Dude, I just had the biggest Code Brown moment in the history of the league. Holy crap.
We're gonna take a gallon of fuel, a couple gallons of fuel.
past the 16. Past the
What was that for, man? Give me the rear.
Eric
No.
slid up, and that took all the air off his spoiler, and he just got the massive loose that we got behind Colton, or in front of Colton.
past the 29.
Now we got to pass the 29. Is pit road open? Apparently not.
Past the 89 car. We have 10 to go.
Eric
Are
has
you
not
damaged yet?
had any
Or
luck.
Are you good?
I am somehow good. Sorry, Eric. I just took all the air off your spoiler when you slid up in front of me there, and then you just couldn't save it. Sorry about that. I was holding everybody up trying to save fuel.
Sorry, I had another one to my inside, so I had no rear downforce whatsoever.
Yeah, it goes away really fast. I slid down in front of Colton when he caught me, and then once he got behind me, I just had nothing.
Past the 21. Past the
Alright, we'll be taking tires, splash of fuel, and see how many spots we can make up in these final couple laps. I don't know if it's going to
Yeah,
work.
I'm sorry I got you there, Dave, man. I hope you didn't get any damage from that.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oh, stop! You idiot. It's not going to make much of a difference. We're one of the only cars pitting. Oh, Connor got some damage from that. 81-68.
This is going to be interesting.
Maybe this is going to work out for us somehow.
Alright, that's it. Go.
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
Don't speed.
That's it for tires. Make them last the rest of the race.
Line up single file.
Oh, Justin's got damage? How did he get damaged? I thought he was way up front.
It's a 24 car.
That sucks. Hopefully that wasn't part of our wreck. We were pretty much 100% the cause of ours, unfortunately. We were clogging everything up, and then Eric just slid up in front of us. But once he did that, he had no rear downforce, and the thing just went sideways. So we'll have to see how far we can make it up. Looks like we're not going to be too far back, which is going to be helpful. Luckily, we didn't spin into the wall. Looks like Eric didn't get much damage either, but unfortunate for Connor and Justin, whatever happened. Well, Eric's got a little bit of left rear damage when I think Connor was right to his inside when he spun.
Okay.
We're going to be going really hard, but also not trying to cause problems. This is a long enough run where we could get that massive snap if we're not careful, so we got to be extra careful. We're only in 14th. We got a lap lead. We've got better tires than everybody in the field pretty much, except for the couple people right around us.
Faster in the corners.
I don't think every single car pitting behind me is a good sign.
We got to try and beat Nick now, though.
That.
Can we make up 14 spots in 8 laps, 7 laps? Probably not. That would be ridiculous.
Hope we have enough laps to make these tires work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Kind of running back the whole race. I'm ready to go to the front.
Yeah. After Warren's slide, that was good.
You know, y'all spent the whole season counting on a caution. Spend the last few races counting on no caution.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said the same. Surely we're not getting another caution. Whoop.
That's my luck, man. Everybody should do the opposite of what I do.
Still might work out for him. We'll see.
Get ready.
I'm gonna have to be going really hard here. It's gonna be interesting to see what the speed difference is between us and the old tires.
Alright, man. 8 cars in.
It's gonna be middle of the corner where we gain the most.
Green, green, green.
Big checkup, big checkup. Eric got to the outside. Warren had to lift. That's unfortunate. He should be able to get his momentum back though once he gets the draft.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Stay low. All
Use
clear,
those
all
tires. It's gonna be running low. See if that can work.
clear. Outside. Stay low. Stay low.
Tons of grip.
All clear, all clear.
Looks like we're gonna get back to the top 10. Warren's just a couple spots behind us.
Alright, looks like you're in the top 10.
Oh, and Eric's losing it. He somehow saved it. I was feeling that same
Stay low.
looseness.
Still there.
You don't need another yellow.
Stay low. There's the car on the high side.
If you dive it in really deep into one, it was wanting to spin out. I felt that in practice a couple times. Can we get a couple more spots? This is going to work out pretty well for us, getting those laps led and get another caution. Oh, no grip. Nick nearly spun, or the person in front of him nearly did. That had no right front grip at all. If they get up there and battling and sliding around, we might be able to catch them up there too.
Outside. Still there. What's the line? All clear.
Clear
all
Alexander. How many laps do we got left? 4. Coming to 4 to go. Warren's coming.
clear. 72 boxes left in position. Inside. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. The car in C8 just hit the boxes left. 38.662. Stay high.
Oh, he's on even tires. We get the run. Can we get clear of him before we get to Tyler? Just barely.
All clear. You got one outside. Stay low. There's the car on the high side. You're clear high. Clear high.
We might get up and crack the top 5 if we don't spin. We also have to contend with Warren. He is really fast. Faster than us right now. Not gaining quite as much. We're going to have the draft here. We're running out of laps. We needed this to be a longer run to the end. Try and pass Nick.
Still there. Good to go this time.
Just 2 laps left.
Stay low. There's the car on the high side. The car in C7 just hit the boxes left. 38.648. You're clear high.
Warren, or Damon, is losing it a bit. We're going to have a charge at it. We're not going to quite be there.
Stay low. There's the car on the high side. Stay low. All clear. All clear.
Coming to the white flag. No caution, please. We're going to have a look at it.
White flag.
Got to pick the correct lane.
You're back and forth. The lead is you up 39.396. You got one outside. Outside. You're on the bottom 3 wide.
No, this wasn't the correct lane.
Outside.
Here comes Warren.
Wide there.
shoot. Oh, sorry, wasn't looking at my mirror.
Very good. All good.
Oh, hang on to it. Oh, we're going to come away with 4th. We just got bogged down there.
Oh, that was a fun finish.
Woo!
Tons of fun. I love that.
There you go, man.
Oh,
Good job,
come on, I
Travis.
didn't get checked up on that restart. That would have been a fun, even better finish.
Yeah, that was fun, Jeff. I melted him trying to stay in front of you.
We didn't go bottom 3 wide.
That was some of the most fun I've
Underneath
had in
Shane.
simulator.
We
The
might have
whole
had a
year
shot
I've
at
had
it.
That was great.
Yeah,
Good winning, Colton.
yeah, great stuff. That was insane. If I didn't pick bottom there when Shane and Billy got too wide, I maybe had a shot at the win there. But you were flying, Warren. That was crazy. Great race.
Yeah, that was a ton of fun at the end there, and it was really cool to see the different strategies kind of
Woo.
all coming together. That was a lot of fun.
That was insane. We got back to 4th. We got some lap sled. That was great points for us.
Well, Warren, we went from the back to the top 10, at least.
Top 5 for Warren.
Oh, I'll take it.
Tyler
I
got
thought that
8th.
race was going to be a disaster until that last caution. I was jumping for joy.
Holy cow, man. We were just flying through the center of the corner. I knew we were going to, and I just had to make sure we could get it to stick.
I want to say sorry to Billy, but I really wanted second. If you look at the time, I think we tied. That was awesome.
Oh my gosh, they did. They freaking did. How close was that? We didn't pick the correct lane in 1 and 2, catching Shane and Billy. Had we maybe followed Billy into the corner, I just didn't want to get slowed down behind him. Holy cow, man. That is dead even. I think they gave that to Shane somehow. Holy cow. It doesn't get much closer than that. Exactly same distance behind Colton. Colton gets the win. Is that his first win in the Gym 4 with us? It might be. Man, that was an insanely fun run to the end. Once you get tires that are that much newer, the draft, not that big of a deal, thankfully. But up to that point, it was unfortunate to see. Hopefully they update some stuff in week 13 and it's not such a big problem. I can't believe we made up that many spots. If we just picked a different lane in 1 and 2, we might have had a shot to get Colton. We were so much quicker center of the corner. Oh, man, but that was just crazy. Let's go take a look at all the incidents. I'm glad everyone else had a lot of fun with that, I think. Glad we went green to the end. This was not the cleanest race we've had. There's a lot of mistakes, but the setup was unforgiving, and I kind of wanted it to be that way, so it was really on edge because I know this group is good enough that we can handle it. And if we get a couple yellows here and there, it's not a huge problem. Little loose for Rick there. Drags him back in the pack quite a bit. People just trying to hang on. Oh, Bradley, maybe hardware failure is what that looks like. Screen going black or Oculus or something that puts him dead on into the wall. And then we saw this first up, first yellow. He spins in front of the field there, just getting it loose, and then Warren can't check up in time. He's trying to get checked up, and then they're just kind of coming off the corner together, and I don't think any one of these guys got damaged for it, and it was so early in the race that both of them were able to recover, him and Tyler there, so that worked out not too bad for him. We got really, really lucky with our caution as well. Oh, and then Charles spins. Turn 2 was not very nice. Turn 1 and 2, it was, once you got 10 or so laps on the tires, it was wanting to snap really easy. And then there's this checkup. I don't know what happened middle of the field. They like all started going and I went really early. And I got a huge lead when that happened. Did we see the caution for when I took the lead? I'm not sure if we did. let's take a look. Was that Charles coming down? Yellow's out now, I think. Yeah. Oh, I guess that was Charles. I figured that wouldn't cause a yellow going to the apron there, but I guess it did. He had enough cars behind him to trigger it. It should cause a yellow, but most of the time on iRacing it doesn't. And then we had the stack up, and then Ryan, after the restart, no caution for this, spinning down off the track into the water barrels. Really unfortunate for him. He's trying to get it back going. And then we're going to have... Oh, big loose for Jake. Overcorrects it into the outside wall. Oh, and then Rick's getting loose. And then Eric just loses all... You can tell, as soon as he gets in front of me, all his rear downforce just completely goes away. And then we're trying to stay off of him, and then, unfortunately, Connor's there, and then... That was a pretty big wreck, actually. Oh, Justin was behind this. I did not think he was. I thought he was up front. And we somehow got out of that the best, which is really going to make it look like I did that on purpose, but I definitely caused that just by being in the way and lifting a whole bunch trying to save fuel. But I was not trying to cause a yellow to give myself a chance to get tires. We got net coated there too. We nearly could have missed that, but thankfully this spin, I was able to catch it and not hit that inside wall, because that probably would have ended our day. And I actually didn't really even spin. Unfortunate for Justin and Connor, though, and Eric. Justin probably got the worst end of that. Oh, look at Caden. Look at Caden getting through that. Holy cow. Wow, he was dead sideways left and then dead sideways right and still missed it. I swear I didn't do this on purpose. Let's take a look. I can show you there was no contact. All the air just got taken out of him. Which is... I'm glad the car is like that, because that's how these drove in real life. If you took the air off the spoiler, the car in front of you got way loose, and that was a really effective method of passing. But it can come out and bite you in a hurry as well. But I definitely did not touch him. We did not get a car contact until Connor tapped us. But you could see it just jumped sideways as soon as he gets the majority of his spoiler up in front of me. And I'm trying to lift out of it. We never actually touch Eric at all. He just gets loose, and then Connor's right there, nowhere for him to go. And that is our yellow, which benefits us massively. A lot of tire tracks through the grass there. That was probably the biggest wreck. Oh my gosh, it's still happening. Grady coming in, not checking up. Looks like everyone's going back again. Oh, and then Caden, lap 58. After that save. Justin, unfortunately, he's going to finish down in the 20s, so this will end up being a drop week for him. And then, oh, Damon spinning at the end. This was coming to the checkered, I think, and he's going to wind up not in a top 5 position. He's going to be down in 21st. That is unfortunate for him. And Colton gets the win. Great job to Colton. Trying to get that thing to spin. We just picked the wrong line. I think we could have gave him a run had we not got bogged down underneath Shane, but I wanted to make sure I didn't slide up into him. Probably could have been a little more aggressive with it, but really tough to tell. Let's take a look at the results. So we get 3 yellows for 9 laps. We don't get the fastest lap, but we're pretty close. We led 7, so we get 3rd place amount of points there. We get 165, so that's a really good points day for us. And another top 5 finish. Colton gets the win. He leads 9 laps. Shane led 6 laps. So close to the win for Shane. He's going to get it one of these days. ties Billy there with the exact same interval and the exact same average lap time. But Billy had a little bit better lap. Warren ends up getting the fastest lap, and he sure did look like the fastest car at the end. I mean, he was catching us by a ton. I wasn't looking in my mirror. I was looking in front of me, and I pushed up the track and got Warren a little bit. When he was on my outside, he was just catching me so dang fast. It's crazy. Nick back there in 7th. He gets a good run. Who else led laps? Justin, I think. Damon led 38. Justin actually didn't, but he was up in the top 5 a lot. Damon led 38. I think he leads the most laps. Yeah, he gets points for that, so he gets quite a bit of points, but not in close to where he was going to get up in his top 5 spot. Unfortunate ending for him. Let's take a look at the season standings. We're going to gain some on Justin, I think, but he's still got a big lead. Yeah, he's still 60 points, 59 points ahead. We've got a pretty good lead on Shane. I'd love to get a win. We got a couple harder tracks coming up, or Darlington coming up, and then we got Kansas, I think. But Shane in 3rd. He's been running good enough to be in the top 3 in the championship standings, that's for sure. Just hasn't got that win yet. He's been faster than us a lot of the time, and I've been wanting to win, but I think Shane probably should get one first. Colton in 4th. Nick in 5th here with his 28th average starting spot. Colton gets his first win on the year. Good job to him. Warren's been having a great season. Alexander, Billy's got 2 wins. He's up in the top 10. Hasn't made all the races. Nick Martin, Damon's got 3 wins. He hasn't made all the races, and he has a bad one this time. And here's the rest of the group. That turned into a lot of fun. The draft was really bad for the most of that, and then we were trying some different pit strategy, and it actually worked out in our favor somehow, just due to a wreck that was mostly my fault, unfortunately. But it worked out in our favor somehow, so. Like I said, though, we got Darlington coming up next Monday, and then the following Monday, season finale at Kansas. I think officials has that being a night race, but we will definitely not be racing at night there. They did not do that back in the day with these cars, so that will be a day race for us, probably hot and slick. Hopefully the bottom's working there, and it's not top-line dominant draft fest like ARCA was every time it ran there, or the Gen 6 when it had the 550 package. But we will see. But that turned into a fun one. I thought it was going to be another Pocono and just be nothing but draft, but we actually got to do some passing there with the tire differential, and the cautions allowed us to try some strategy. So, turned out fun, I think. Thanks for watching.